You said you go to sleep at 6 a.m. and wake up at 5:59.
Yeah.
Explain that one and the maths behind it.
Well, you know what? I made it up while I was talking. On the emergency meeting, and that went super viral. People literally messaged me, hey, minus 1 minute sleep.
Yeah.
And I think, let me try to be more sensible in my approach to it now. And in fact, no, this is a very important question because I've recently implemented something in my life which proves my point. My point is, if I have things to do, I don't need sleep. So if you sleep 10 hours a day, 9 hours a day, 8 hours a day, which people say is the optimum amount, 8 hours of sleep a day, and people say, I don't have time to work out. My argument is always sleep 7 hours. Just sleep 7 hours. Wake up, do the hour of training. You might be a bit more tired, but then when you get in better shape, the training is going to take effect and you'll find yourself with higher energy levels than you had before. So when I say minus 1 minute sleep, my point is if I have 24 hours and 1 minute of work to do in a day, I'll get it done. And I don't care if I sleep or if I don't. So very recently, I started taking Russian lessons 2 weeks ago.
As in the language?
Yes, to learn the Russian language. So I typically wake up around 8 o'clock every single morning. I go to bed around 2. I sleep maybe 6 hours a night. What I did was for these 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I scheduled my Russian lessons at 6:30 in the morning. Why? Not because I have that time, not because I like waking up at 6:15. Nobody likes waking up at 6:15, but because by the time I get up and my brain is engaged in this activity for an hour and a half of my lesson, I don't want to go back to bed. I'm already awake. So I'm learning Russian essentially for free. It's like free time that I've created just by telling my teacher to show up at 6:30. And I wake up at 6:15 miserable. Oh, I wish I could go back to sleep. But I get up because I have to, and it's done. The appointment's made, it's settled. And now, so I get 4.5 hours of Russian lessons per week. And how much extra time does it take me? Zero time. I've created it out of nothing by scheduling my appointments at unreasonable times, so I force myself to sleep less. So the whole minus 1 minute sleep thing was a joke I made, I guess, flippantly, but I apply that principle to my real life, and I'm doing it even now. And if I had something else important to do, say I wanted to learn fencing or tango dancing, I'd find a private teacher and I tell him, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have Russian lessons. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, show up at 7. Cool, minus 1 hour of sleep every single day. And then I'm doing these things for free on time, which I've created out of nowhere. And I find it a very efficient way of getting things done. So anyone you know who says they don't have time for anything, ask them how much they sleep. You need 4 or 5 hours. You do anything additional, especially when you're young, is a luxury. It really is. So cut back on your sleep and up your training or up your work or up your reading or up whatever it is you're trying to do. The time can be created by getting rid of sleep.
So that comes down to discipline, right?
Oh, 100%.
What other key traits would you say make someone or another man who's watching this right now, make them successful like how you are right now?
I think it's just how much you want it. I mean, the trick of booking the early Russian lessons, that's not discipline because I'm not setting myself a time to get up at 6:30. I'm actually committing wholeheartedly because this guy's going to turn up at my house and walk in with his Russian books and sit down. I'm going to be upstairs sleeping? No. Who is this guy? Don't want him walking around my house. I've got to be downstairs and I've got to be learning the lessons. So that's, I guess, a bit of a life hack because I'm scheduling it. But if you don't have such a strict schedule and you yourself need to get up at certain times because you want to get things done, let's take training. Training is something you could easily wake up at 6:30 and think, let me just close my eyes. Let me just not train today. I think it just comes down to how bad you want it. And I don't have any magical spell to give people to make them want it as much as I wanted it. But I feel like most men want the same things. Most men want money. Why? Not all men want fast cars. Not all men want $55,000 lighters or expensive tailored suits. But, money gives you the ability to take care of your family, to take care of your friends, can buy you the best health care. When I say money doesn't buy health, sure. Rich people and poor people can both get incurable brain cancer and it can kill you. However, if you get a normal form of cancer or you need a surgery like I needed on my shoulder, and I can go to the same surgeon who did Conor McGregor's leg and Roger Federer's elbow to get the best quality healthcare, money does buy health and rich people do live longer. So you need to just want it. And if you can't force yourself to do it, then I can't force you. It's very, very hard to make changes even to yourself. If you think, like I've thought many times in my life, I need to change this aspect of my life. I need to party less. I need to sleep less. I need to work more. I need to train more. I need to make more money. I need to spend more time with my daughter. Whatever it was in life, adjusting your lifestyle to make changes in yourself is difficult. Not everybody can do it. So if you understand how difficult it is to make changes to yourself, you have to understand it is impossible to make changes to somebody else. If somebody else really isn't going to do it and really doesn't want it, they can listen to my emergency meetings for the rest of their life, 24 hours and 1 minute a day, and it won't change what they actually do.
Yeah, it's like when you tell a smoker to quit smoking, but they're not going to do it until they want to help themselves.
Exactly.
It's just bad habits or something like that. They can only change according to when they want to do it.
Exactly.
When it works for them.
So I just give the positive message out there that anything is possible if you do the work. And if you don't want to, I don't give a shit. I don't know you, people at home. I don't. If you stay broke, it affects me zero. But please don't, for the sake of yourself. It doesn't help me. But just don't do it. It sucks.